Welcome to June 2026 Phoenix Housing Market Update. I'm Scott Graff with the Selling Arizona team here at Real Broker. Let's dive in. So our active listing inventory is sitting at 28,609 homes. What does that mean? Well, we're about balanced month over month. We're actually just down a smidge. But overall, we've got a lot of homes to choose from for the buyer that's in the marketplace right now. Now, across our cities, each city is behaving just a little bit different. So as an example, some of the Southeast Valley cities like Chandler, Gilbert, Tempe, they're more of a seller's market, meaning the market favors a little bit more of the sellers. Whereas cities like Surprise, Santan Valley, Maricopa, Queen Creek, Buckeye favor more buyers right now. So it's more of a buyer's market. So just some interesting tidbits happening across the markets. Next, days on market. The average days on market right now is 82 days. That's up 1 day, month over month. What's interesting is our median days on market, meaning half the homes are selling for above 43 days, half the homes are selling below 43 days. The median home on market statistic is interesting because if you compare and contrast the housing market, the single family home market to the condo market, condos are taking on average 20 days longer to sell. It's just an interesting statistic if you actually own or if you're looking to be a buyer or seller of a condo. Next, the listing success rate. The listing success rate currently is sitting at 70.9%. What that means is about a third of the homes, or about 30% of the homes that go to market do not sell. So that statistic, that stat hasn't changed too much month over month, but still the key elements are important: properly staged, properly priced, and just understanding the market conditions specific to the property that you have going on the market. Next statistic is the average price here in Phoenix Metro is $619,818. Month over month, that's up just a little bit. Year over year, last year we were sitting at right at $605,000. So that's always a fun number to keep your eye on. The median price, however, meaning half the homes are selling for above, half the homes are selling below. Our median price is $455,000, and the delta between the two, the difference between the two, is mostly driven by the luxury market. The luxury market drives the average price homes up. So the median price in Phoenix is probably something to be a little bit more aware of versus the average price. I like both numbers. They both tell a little bit different story. Together they tell a story. We publish hyperlocal content daily, and we have 3 articles in this video to share with you. Number one was there was an article about Phoenix suburbs ranked among best U.S. cities to begin a career. Interesting. So within this data across the United States, number one was Scottsdale, Tempe, Phoenix, Chandler, Mesa, Gilbert, Glendale, and Peoria. Peoria is 144 on this entire list, but some of these other cities popped up in the best place to start a career. So that's good news for those relocating to Phoenix. I've lived here my whole life, so I agree and approve of this article. Next, from the Phoenix Business Journal, Gilbert, Chandler cracked top 100 in U.S. News best places to live. So the Phoenix Business Journal reported on a U.S. News report that both Chandler and Gilbert were 2 of the best cities to live. Now, in that article as well, Queen Creek was in there, ranked a little bit lower, but it was based on lifestyle and desirability, and also weighted with some other considerations as well. But nonetheless, Gilbert, Chandler has always been on the map, so it's always fun to see them still in the news after all these years, and as they should be. Well, here's a fun article. AZ Big Media has an article that reads, "How Development Boom Gave Life to Downtown Phoenix." I love downtown Phoenix. I am a native Phoenician, so I've seen all this. I've seen a lot of this in my lifetime. So picture, it's the early 90s and America West comes to town. well, America West was constructed, right? All kinds of fun, the Phoenix Suns, etc. And then followed by redevelopment of the Phoenix Convention Center, Chase Field. Now we got restaurants and cultural events and all kinds of stuff. What started to get layered into all that was housing, whether residential rental or residential ownership, in the form of mainly condos and townhomes. So fast forward to today, what kind of makes up the ethos of that whole area, if you will, is now it's a destination, right? And so now you have high-end hotels, and you've got the convention center, you've got all kinds of things all happening at once, which truly make Phoenix a destination and a true downtown, which we, in the early 2000s, in the 90s, we always struggled with. So the city manager says, quote, where's his quote? People want to come here because there are things to do, and there are things to do because people are now living here. So I couldn't agree with that more. So that was a fun article that just came out this month. Well, there you have it, June 2026 Phoenix Housing Market Update. I'm Scott Graff. For any additional information on the Phoenix housing market, feel free to call us at 480-600-3900. We gather our information from random news articles, but mainly the Cromford Report, Arizona Regional MLS, and other sources. So there you have it.